Vladimir Putin made a surprise trip to Chechnya this week, marking his first visit to the region since 2011. He was welcomed by Ramzan Kadyrov, the Chechen leader known for his self-proclaimed warlord status. This visit occurs against the backdrop of a Ukrainian incursion into Russia's Kursk region. During his trip, Putin met with Kadyrov before visiting a Special Forces academy, where he addressed troops preparing to be deployed to Ukraine. "As long as we have men like you, we are absolutely invincible," he stated to the soldiers, as reported on the Kremlin's website. Kadyrov shared on Telegram that over 47,000 fighters, including volunteers, have trained at the academy since the onset of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Chechnya, a predominantly Muslim region in the North Caucasus, has a long history of resistance to Russian control, dating back at least 2 centuries. Following the Soviet Union's collapse in 1991, Chechnya attempted to secede from the Russian Federation. An agreement was reached in 1996 under Boris Yeltsin, which some in Moscow viewed as overly lenient and a potential source of future instability. When Putin became prime minister, he adopted a more aggressive approach towards Chechnya, blaming Chechen militants for apartment bombings and initiating a large-scale bombing campaign that led to the Second Chechen War. This conflict played a significant role in establishing Putin's image as a strongman. He famously declared, "We will pursue the terrorists everywhere. You will forgive me, but if we catch them on the toilet, we will wipe them out in the shithouse." Experts note that Putin's early signals indicated a determination to subdue Chechnya at any cost, a strategy that ultimately proved effective. Many observers draw parallels between Putin's rhetoric regarding Chechnya and his claims of victory in Ukraine, with phrases like "victory will be ours" frequently appearing in his speeches. The tactics employed in Ukraine, including heavy artillery use, high civilian casualties, and indiscriminate bombing, echo the brutal campaign waged in Chechnya over a decade. At least 2 all-Chechen battalions have fought alongside Ukrainian forces in the ongoing conflict, while Kadyrov has sent Chechen military units, known as Kadyrovtsi, to support Russia since 2022. The UK's Ministry of Defense estimated in May that around 9,000 troops were engaged in pro-Russian Chechen units in Ukraine, including the so-called TikTok forces on the front lines, who have stepped in to fill the void left by the Wagner Group. Putin's visit comes as Ukrainian forces continue to advance in Russia's Kursk region. This incursion, now in its 3rd week, has surprised both Moscow and Ukraine's Western allies, marking the most significant foreign attack on Russian soil since World War II. Oleksandr Syrsky, the commander-in-chief of the Ukrainian military, reported that his forces control approximately 1,263 square kilometers, about 488 square miles, of Russian territory in Kursk, along with 93 settlements in that area. However, Ukraine faces challenges in other parts of the war. Putin's visit to a region that once sought independence serves as a stark reminder of the potential fate that may await Ukraine.